out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K. Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randall.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
To the middle, here's Dort. Rebound, Minnesota. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks, David. Conley gets the bucket.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
I am not chilling. I am not chill.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin.
I am not chill on the 3, so he left.
This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following Julius Randle's 3. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's an opportunistic 3-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Randall against Holmgren. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Hartenstein. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. 1:44 left in the first. Edwards. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. He's got 6.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams' shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Williams. Master Williams. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Yep, it counts.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
DiVincenzo against Caruso. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Williams kicks to Wiggins.
What's up, Michigan? How you doing? Good day today.
On the wing, Wallace. Defended by Alexander Walker. Wallace misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Reed gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Wallace. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards on the bounce, and Edwards with the stop.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Minnesota leading by 9. Near the 3-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Misses the chippy right there. And here now the Thunder. Off with the layup. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. A second chance effort. Reed with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. On defense, the Timberwolves only giving up 2 points this quarter.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wiggins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Thunder trailing by 10. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Conley gets the bucket.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Gobert.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Gobert against Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Randle. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Up top, Dort. Defended by DiVincenzo. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Nice shot by Wallace.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Conley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
DiVincenzo against Hartenstein. Here's McDaniels. Hands it from downtown. McDaniels got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment.
Good morning, man. Hope you're having a good day.
That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Wallace with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea